Long ago, in a quiet village by the river, there lived an old man named Ease. Ease was once a great farmer. His barns had been full of yams, his goats and cows were many, and his compound was large. But as he grew older, he gave most of his land and wealth to his only son, Obinna. Obinna was young, tall, and handsome. His skin shone like the morning sun, his eyes were bright, and his voice was strong. Every girl in the village looked at him when he walked by. But Ease had one worry. He often said to himself, "My son is handsome. My son is strong. But will he find a woman who loves his heart, not his wealth?" Ease knew the world. He knew that many people smile when riches shine, but when poverty comes, their hearts turn away. So he thought of a plan, a strange, clever plan, the father's plan. One evening, Ease called Obinna and said, "My son, you are now a man. It is time you find a wife. But listen carefully. True love is not found in gold, nor in barns, nor in cattle. True love is found in sacrifice. I want you to marry a woman who will love you for who you are, not for what you own." Obinna nodded. "Yes, father, but how will I know?" The old man smiled, his eyes twinkling with wisdom. "Leave it to me." The very next day, Ease spread a story around the village. Ease has lost his wealth. Ease is poor. Ease's son has nothing. He sold some goats, gave away some yams, and wore old torn clothes. He sat by the roadside with a walking stick and begged for small coins. The villagers laughed. "Ah, look at old Ease. Yesterday he was rich. Today he is poor. How quickly the river changes its course." And soon, all the young women who used to smile at Obinna turned their eyes away. The proud maiden. Among the maidens of the village was Chinello. She was the daughter of a wealthy trader. She wore beads, bracelets, and the finest wrappers. Her voice was sweet, but her heart was proud. Before, when Obinna walked by, Chinello would wave and smile. She even told her friends, "I will marry him. His father is rich. His barns are full. I will be the wife of a great man." But when she heard the rumor that Ease was poor, her laughter changed. One evening, Obinna greeted her. "Good evening, Chinello." She looked at him from head to toe and frowned. "Obinna, why do you greet me? I heard your father has lost everything. Tell me, what will you feed your wife with? Empty barns? Empty hands? My mother says a woman cannot cook with promises." She turned and walked away, her beads shaking on her ankles. Obinna's heart sank, but Ease, who had watched from a distance, only nodded. The kind maiden. In the same village lived Amaka, the daughter of a poor widow. She did not wear beads or fine wrappers. Her hands were rough from farm work, her feet dusty from walking to fetch water every day. But Amaka's heart was gentle. Whenever she saw old Ease sitting by the roadside, she would bring him food. "Eat, Papa Ease," she would say. "The sun is hot. Your bones are tired. May this food give you strength." Sometimes, she even gave him part of the little cassava she had saved for herself. Ease watched her closely. She never asked for anything. She never mocked. Her kindness was quiet, like water that flows under the earth. The test. One day, Ease told his son, "My son, it is time. We will test the maidens. Tomorrow, we shall invite Chinello and Amaka. We will see their hearts." So the next evening, both girls came to Ease's compound. The old man wore his poorest clothes. His hut was bare, only a small stool and a mat. He said, "My daughters, welcome. You know my son, Obinna. He is looking for a wife. But I must ask you, will you marry him, knowing that we have nothing? No wealth, no goats, no barns, only love and hard work." Chinello laughed loudly. "Me? Marry a man with nothing? Never. My beauty is not for hunger. I need a husband who can give me wrappers, beads, meat, and servants. If Obinna is poor, then goodbye." She picked up her wrapper and stormed out. Ease turned to Amaka. Her eyes were soft. She said, "Papa Ease, riches come and go. Today you may be poor. Tomorrow you may be rich again. What matters is the heart. Obinna is kind, strong, and respectful. If he will have me, I will work beside him. We will share hunger, and we will share joy. Obina's eyes filled with tears. He had never heard words so true. The truth revealed. The old man stood slowly, and for the first time in many days, his back straightened. He removed his torn wrapper and revealed a fine robe beneath it. Amaka gasped. Obina, too, was shocked. Eve smiled and said, "My daughter, my son, listen well. I was never poor. I only pretended. I wanted to see who would stay, who would run, who loved truly, and who loved wealth. Chinello failed, but you, Amaka, have passed. You will be my son's wife, and I will bless your union with all that I own." The villagers who had gathered to watch shouted in surprise, "Ease is wise. Ease is wise. He has found a true daughter-in-law." The wedding. Soon after, Obina and Amaka were married. The feast lasted for 7 days. There was yam, palm wine, dancing, and drumming until the moon hid behind the clouds. Chinello watched from a distance, her heart full of shame. She realized too late that pride and greed bring nothing but loneliness. As for Amaka, she became the jewel of Iza's compound. Her kindness shone brighter than beads. And Obina loved her deeply, for he knew she had chosen him even when she thought he had nothing. The lesson. And so, children, the story was told and retold. A woman who loves wealth will leave when it is gone. But a woman who loves a heart will stay, whether the barn is full or empty. And to this day, when people speak of true love in Yumyuk village, they remember Ease, the old man who pretended to be poor, and how he found love for his son. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.